Hi, I'm Gwendolyn Singletary, and I am an entrepreneur. I am also a business consultant with Mag Spaces, and I'm excited to be a part of this innovative, well-needed adventure.
All right. Well, Gwen, it's good to have you in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I'm Bishop Mark Talbert, pastor of Victorious Life Church, president of the board of the Lee A. Talbert Community Academy Charter School. I'm on the board of police commissioners of Kansas City, and I'll stop there.
Wow. Wow.
It keeps me up at night.
Keep you up at night. So we are just talking about what Mag Spaces is bringing to the Kansas City area. I mentioned I'm a business owner. I've lived in South Carolina, New York. I've worked in London, around the world, and the times we have now are different. Yeah. And it's a great opportunity for us to do things we've been always wanting to do.
Absolutely.
But we have to do the work.
Right.
And I think Mag Spaces is timely. A space you can come in and be able to explore your dreams, be able to take hold to a vision and bring it to life, be able to inspire and help yourself and the communities. And it's a place you can do the work.
Right. Because
you have to do the work to make it happen.
And so, Gwen, one of the things you said is explore your dreams. So what has to happen at this point for our community is we have to dream again. Mm-hmm. Because over the years, our dreams have been dashed because of redlining, because of, we could go on and talk about that. Mm-hmm. But I think what we've got to talk about is dream again, because things have changed overnight.
Yes.
And so, if you have a business idea, you come to Mag Spaces, they can help you put together a business plan.
Exactly.
You come to Mag Spaces, 2510 East 72nd Street in Kansas City, and they can help you formalize that dream so that now it becomes a vision,
right,
more so than just a dream.
Right.
Because sometimes you wake up in the morning, you can't remember a dream.
Right.
But when you have a vision, that thing stays with you. And many times folks have new business venture ideas and all of that, and they don't know where to go, and they just kind of sit and die.
Right.
But Mag Spaces is going to help bring those visions to life.
Yeah, and I'm so excited about the opportunity, the process they're going through, because to your point, the dream is there, the vision. Then what do you do with it?
Right.
You write it down, you make it plain. That's somewhat biblical.
Yes.
Write it down, you make it plain. And then what's the process you go through that? Who do you associate with? Who do you disassociate with in those times? The work that has to be done, the commitment of yourself, it has to be totally thought through. We're going to talk this week at one of the seminars I'm going to be teaching this week. It's about leadership. Mm-hmm. And what is leadership? And what's the difference between leadership and management?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And you need to have that vision to lead and to inspire other people. There needs to be a need for what you're bringing to the table.
Right.
Who's your target audience?
Yes.
Not just saying I'm going to go after a certain demographic.
Right.
How that demographic think. What they're looking for, what's important to them, how you position it. Yes, we can do a business plan. We're going to have you one step further and do a business development plan.
Okay.
So a business plan is essential, that you thought everything out and you plan for the future, but then how you get those steps in place to bring in the revenue, the people, the resources that you need to make it happen. And I'm so excited that this is what Mag Space wants to bring. And they're bringing people from everywhere.
Yes.
To come in to be a part of this.
I've been in the health and nutritional business for 25 years. My wife and I started a distributorship through a company called Neolife.
Yes.
Now,
I'm familiar with that.
Are you?
Yes, I have. She sent me some.
That's right. In a business like that, the investment is minimal and it can grow exponentially. So what I've said to people is that if you want to get into a business that costs you $150,000, $250,000, $300,000 to get into, you have to be willing first to find those areas where you can produce your own seed money.
Right.
So yes, we have Liberty Bank, which is a black bank in Kansas City that you can go to, but many times banks want to know, what experience do you have in business?
Right.
So I had been in business before. My wife hadn't really been in business. So when we got started in this, network marketing business. In 3 years, we took it from 0 to over 1,500 people in our downline. And so, you know, in a company like that, they train you, they develop you, and they send you checks every month if you do the work.
Okay, you gotta do the work.
You gotta do the work.
And have the commitment to do the work. And if you have a program that you started from scratch, maybe it's not a downline loan program, maybe it's not a whatever, you have a concept. I want you to make sure that there is a couple of things in place. First of all, you got the vision for it. You understand there's a need for it. Understand your why.
Right.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Does it mean something to you, you know, and be able to articulate that. If you haven't thought it through to a point where you can articulate that clearly in a few seconds, half a minute to somebody, you're not ready yet.
Right.
Go back and do it. And we help you do that. There's a thing called an elevator pitch. You know, you got to try, you at a function. And you met some people, you see some people, you see that banker, that lawyer, whatever, especially that banker, right?
Right.
And you want to make sure that person wants to have an appointment with you, or an investor. You got to get in there and within 30 seconds, 20 seconds, convince them to see you. Convince them to give you your business card, or take your business card, or you take theirs.
Yeah.
And we teach you how to do that.
Yeah.
Have those conversations and get into people and shit.
Some people say, "Oh, I don't want to sell." Everybody sells.
sells.
And if you're not willing to sell yourself, you will never be successful.
Right.
Now, of course, the internet has kind of become this area where you don't really have to be seen, but you still have to have concepts.
Absolutely.
And you have to understand how to get people interested in your product. And that's even harder, because sometimes people buy you and then they buy the product you're selling because they like you.
Right.
So people think that the internet is easier. It can be harder in some sense, because you really got to make sure that your wording and everything is just right.
And concise.
Because you are attracting that person just on a product and not some personal relationship.
Exactly. And then to your point, you know, the social media space, internet social media is wonderful.
Yes.
In terms of the ability to reach a lot of people in a short period of time. I'm just concerned, from being an old school marketer, okay, that people have taken social media as a strategy.
Yeah.
It is just a tactic.
Yeah.
It's just a way to get your it's a tool to get your message out. You still have to do the work to develop who you are, what's your positioning, what's your competitive advantage, you know, and be able to articulate that on social media and on the line. And those are some things that people just kind of try to leapfrog over. You can't.
Yeah. So, you know, Mag Spaces, I've toured the place. It is absolutely fabulous.
They have done a great job.
Something that our community has not really seen, you know, because sometimes you go in a space and it's like, it's a place to work.
Okay.
But when I walked in Mag Spaces, it's intriguing.
Right.
It's inviting. It excites you to say, "Wow, you know, I can be a part of something like this."
And you bring your clients into this facility.
Yes.
Your clients say, "Wow!" And then what I also like about it is they have all you need.
Yeah.
If you need an office space to be here every day, they have that for you.
Yeah.
If you need just a place to pop in, you may be a mom that's working from home and you need a couple hours here, or you a salesperson who's running around and you just need a place for a couple hours a day or a week. You can come in here, so we got spaces for that.
Right.
If you're a place just need a desk to sit, they have all different levels of support and help that you will probably need in your business dealings. And then you have this great ability to have your mails in here, great ability for copies, printing, website. They got all the hosting. But you know, once again, when your clients walk in the door, they're gonna be like, "Wow."
Yeah, and see, a lot of people don't think about the overhead.
Oh yeah.
I had some folks that were talking to me, and they were going out on their own, and then they realized, I don't have Google Fiber.
Right.
Bishop got it. My computer worked so fast. When I went out where I was, you know, now they're on the lowest plan.
Right.
So Mag Spaces has everything at a max.
Right. And
the thing that I've been telling people forever is that Black people have got to learn how to work together. And Mag Spaces is going to be part of that process.
Absolutely.
To help us learn how to work together.
Absolutely.
I've seen these kind of spaces in other communities.
Right.
But haven't seen them in our community.
Right.
So I'm excited about a place like this where urban Black professionals and urban people who want to do something and be around like-minded people.
Right.
Because sometimes you can be around the wrong people.
Absolutely.
And they will bust your dreams wide open.
Absolutely.
And so these spaces and the people hanging around in this space will encourage you, because it's not easy. No. Being successful in life is not easy. It's hard work. But I'm convinced if you're willing to do the work, you can get the result.
And I think you made a key point there, being around like-minded people.
Yeah.
That's, oftentimes we'll talk about this more. You have to share some old relationships.
Right.
and sometimes that's family.
Yeah.
But you gotta love them from afar.
Yeah.
My girlfriend Cece Wine always said, gotta love them from afar and do what you need to do to get with the right folks to get it done.
Yeah.
So this is great. I'm looking forward to Mag Spaces. Give them the address again.
I think it's 2510 East 72nd. Is it street or terrace? Okay, East 72nd Street, Kansas City, Missouri 64132.
Yeah, come by and see us.
All right.